Wyatt, I met him outside of school, and he was someone that, you know, started showing up at our house and was a friend of my daughter's. And I thought, this kid is an incredible kid, absolutely incredible kid. He was bright, he loved to cook, he was would always come over, help me prepare meals. He was an artist at cooking. He had a wealth of knowledge about sports and media and culture, loved soccer, which I knew nothing about, was an expert at video games. He was my reverse mentor, teaching me how to play Guitar Hero, and I just thought, what an incredible student. And Wyatt told me that he hated school and that he was a special education student. And I said, what? I said, I'm a former special ed teacher. You know, what about you? I said, what's your category? He said, I think I'm emotionally impaired, or I'm behavior disordered, or he couldn't really even remember what it was. He said, so I don't know how to learn in school. You know, the only time I'm handicapped is when I'm in school. And that stuck with me. You know, he's one of my rear view mirror kids where I think about, how could life have been better for Wyatt if teachers or Wyatt could have expressed to school what I was able to see in a different environment. No shortcuts for him. I'm not saying, you know, and what I used to always say to Wyatt is, you know, well, I'm going to just really help you do really tough stuff. You know, you're smart, you're going to, you know, take the literature classes, you're not getting a GED, you know, you're going to go in and you're going to, you know, tell teachers that you expect higher expectations. He had an adult advocate, you know, it was me. But I think that this is something that teachers can do for those students too, is to sort of find out, so who are the one or two students that you really want to hone in on, and ask those questions about, if I'm not seeing it in school, is there a place that they're a great learner and, you know, have some expertise? And again, it's sort of going back and thinking, where can I observe more broadly and kind of use some of this sort of framework of thinking about learning to learn more about a student. I mean, this was the story of this family. There's a whole family of kids that this school district had wiped out. Wyatt illuminated this to me, and he was the oldest. And you know, I went on and I said, you're going to be a great learner, and the most important thing is you're going to show your 5 other brothers that this school district is wrong about your family. So Wyatt went on and he studied at French Laundry with Tom Keller, and he's a really well-respected sous chef in San Francisco. His other brother is a CPA at an accounting firm in Chicago. The third brother is an assistant coach for Real Madrid and Barcelona. The family always loved soccer. The fourth kid, and this is when the school began to realize that maybe these kids weren't losers. It took 3 of them. The fourth kid became the national champion for the district, first national championship ever in forensics. And went on and got a scholarship to USC, an acting school. And I don't know what happened to the 5th one, but I think he just kind of went to University of Michigan and did something boring, you know. But I mean, so these kids were not just, you know, and they were all, the 3 boys were in special education and tracked into a, you know, no-end career because they just said these kids are troublemakers, they're family. Now they were, you know, that was also true. I mean, they were in court a lot, and I ended up being a court-appointed guardian, you know, for Wyatt. But, you know, so there is a little bit of evidence that, you know, but that you're missing all of this talent there. An investment in one kid changed the trajectory of possibility for a family.